Almost forgot my QC department upgrade here. So since I do a lot of holes between 1/4 inch and 5/8 that are a little bit hard to measure with snap gauges or anything like that, I went ahead and bought myself a set of pin gauges. So all these gauges are like 1/1000th of an inch apart from each other, and I can use these to measure small holes. Like 1 second here, I'll go grab one and show you. Okay, so I got a little part here that has a reamed hole in it, and the reamer says it should be 380 diameter, and these pin gauges are on the minus side. So if they can be plus nothing, minus 0.0002. So that means that a 380 pin should fit into this hole. So if we just look in here, so here's our 380 pin, and this should fit right into this hole. Maybe if I pick the right pin, it should be 380. There we go, that was a 400. So that pin just goes into the hole. So I can say with pretty good certainty that that's a 380 hole, but just to make sure, we can go up to a 381 pin, and this pin shouldn't go. And it tries to start, but it doesn't go. Now I got it stuck. Okay. So what this can allow me to do now is take something like this, this pin holder, and if I need to make hundreds of these parts, and I know what the dimensions can be, I could say a 381 should go in this side here because that shouldn't go, and say a 379 should go. So I can make a GoNoGo gauge that I can use on every part and inspect the parts right in the machine. So that's an upgrade. And I also got some other gauging equipment. This is a GoNoGo gauge for 9/16 24 threads. So 9/16 24 threads, if that has any meaning to you, you probably have an autococker, a post 2K plus autococker, because this is the threading that should be on your front block. So now if I do any kind of parts that are supposed to go onto the front block, or make any holes that are supposed to go, that the front block should thread into, I can test it with this gauge now, and I can be absolutely sure that my parts are in spec. Before I was able to do it with just a nut or something used, tap something and see if that would go on or not go on, but this is going to be a much better way to check that. So last but not least is a set of GoNoGo gauges for some threads that are for the pump arms. That's what they are. So this ring gauge is a go gauge for a 632, and I have a no-go gauge for a 632, and this is for the other end. This is a go for a 1032 and a no-go for a 632, or a no-go for a 1032 also. So now I can also again be sure that my threads are in spec with the standards here whenever I make the pump arms and stuff like that. Or I'm sure this 1032 here will probably come in handy for even more than that. That's a pretty common one that I use a lot. 632 not quite as much, but it's good to have. Yeah, and the last thing here is I finally got tired of my taps flying around in my drawers. So this used to be my tap drawer, and it still has some taps in it. But every time you close the door, you can even see it here. Every time you close the door, everything would shift back a little bit. I have to move it forward and then rearrange all my taps. So I went ahead and I got this. This is a master tap dispenser. And I got all different kinds of taps in here, all the kinds of taps that I use on a regular basis. These are the like standard quarter 20 and stuff like that. Metric. No, don't got too many metric, but I got some. Regular small screws all the way from 256 to 1228. And I got some extras over here, some other good things. Keys for the top. Another GoNoGo gauge. This one here I acquired through another guy, and that's a Go gauge for a 1224. Some dies, 632 die, stuff like that. So no more rolling around in the tap drawer. Got a nice holder. Yeah, I got, if this looks similar to something else you might have seen in one of my videos, I have a master tap or drill dispenser over there. Alright guys, that's it. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.